little bit of clay. I looked so good at the beginning of class. This is one of those Christmas shirts. All of January, you wear the Christmas shirt, and you're like, man, I love having my new Christmas shirt, you know. I look good in the Christmas shirt, and then by February, you're like, I ruined this thing. I need a new shirt. You just open up the way you always would. You're going to use like an eighth of this clay. Okay? So I'm just going to take my sponge on the outside, I'm going to press through it and in and start to get a wall going. Up and in. But that's way too big for my teapot. I'm going to need a little teeny spout. So I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to pull up just a little bit more clay. But if I use my finger on the inside, it's going to be too big an opening. So I'm going to cut the top. And I'm going to use that choking motion again. I'm going to kind of pull in and up, keeping those fingers nice and wet, going nice and slow. I'll do it about 3 times before I try to make sure that the wall isn't wrinkling on me. You know, instead of going in on itself, sometimes it wants to wrinkle. And in one more time. And then, back of the needle tool. Just going to insert that guy in there. I use the needle tool on the inside, my finger on the outside. I'm kind of angling it. You see how it's following me? I'm pressing up against the needle tool to sort of thin out that wall a little bit. But keep that size of the opening from getting too big, like my fingers. And I can do this too. I want to try to choke it back in around that thing. Which, oh, I went too fast and I got a little spiral. If you go too fast, you'll get a spiral. Not a big deal, you just kind of slow down the next time. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then, I would cut it off. An invaluable skill. And then you kind of angle the needle tool back towards yourself and put your finger on the outside, like that, to open that guy up a little bit. Clean it up with your fingers or a sponge. And I'm probably only going to use from like here up when I put that together. Okay? So the rest of this clay, I don't even really have to worry about. So yeah, you just kind of cut, and there'll probably be a little water that comes out when you slide out of the middle, but you don't need to be